She's got that look. She's got that style. She's got that conversation that makes you want to stay for a while. She's the all-American woman. This is a direct message to President Joe Biden. This is your all-American woman. And I have just a direct message to you, Mr. President. I have been watching the media tear you down. I have been watching your own Democratic Party, for the most part, tear you down. I have been watching, of course, the Republicans and Donald Trump tear you down. But I see that you keep being the president that you are, and you keep trying to remain dignified and strong. And I want you to remain that way. I know there are people on every side of you telling you to give up this race, that you're too old, that you're too feeble, that your mind is gone. But you know it's not true. Don't believe it. Fight for the people. Who cares about the polls? The polls told us once upon a time that Hillary Clinton was going to win. And so many people believed it that they decided that they weren't going to vote. And we all know how that turned out. You have the opportunity to do something that no other man has ever done. Become the oldest president of the United States. And that in itself is a record, but also the fact that you are cognizant, that you do work for the American people, that you have fought for us, that a lot of the things that you made promises that you would do in your first 4 years, you have done. Even though your entire party did not back you, even though the Republicans tried to fight you at every corner, but you fought. And you need to keep fighting now and to be the president that we, the American people, know that you can be. I give you a reference right now because this makes me, everything that's happening now makes me think of this movie. I'm a movie buff. So the movie is The Darkest Hour. And it was about a time in our history when Winston Churchill was being fought against by his own people in Parliament to make a treaty with the Nazis so that they would not, trample Europe. He was not being helped out by the U.S. president at the time because they didn't want to be a part of the war. And he had to find a way to not only say, I don't want to make a treaty with the Nazis, but find a way to fight against these people and also find a way to convince the people of the United Kingdom that this was the right thing to do. Because in all intents and purposes, he wanted to protect his people, even though he wanted to fight for them as well. And so he goes on the subway and he's just sitting there and somebody recognizes him and they're asking him what's going to happen. They've heard all the comings and goings on the radio about Hitler and World War II, and they know it's getting closer to their borders and they want to know what he's going to do about it. And he asks them, what would you do about it if you were me? And they all say, I would fight. And it comes louder and louder. I would fight. Even I would fight with you, Mr. Prime Minister. Fight, fight, fight. And that's what I ask you to do, Mr. President. I know that it seems like you might be in this alone, or you have very few that are backing you, but it's not true. If you continue to fight, I know you will win this presidency, and you will get your second term, and you will show the American people and those people that doubted you that you were right, and you were able to do it. And you should have never gotten out of the race. So please, Mr. President, fight. Continue to fight. Win. And do more good for this country and the world. Thank you.